Hello, everybody. It is X-Playman. We are here doing the IEL final week of the season. Week 6 is going to be Hacks at Void Esports and Chimera Crew at OutCasts. Let's bring it back here. What's up? Final week, man. Oh, there's a lot at stake today. I want to first take a look at the standings so you guys can understand the situation today. Because as we saw last week, only Chimera Crew's position is settled in. Oh, not sure how we're hearing other people, but only Chimera Crew's position is settled in first place. So first we'll take a look at the standings. Oh, there we go. The standings right now as they are is Chimera Crew is locked in first place once again. They are playing today against OutCast, and whether they sweep or get swept, it doesn't change the results. It's just done. So that positioning is this game doesn't matter so much for them for their positioning, but it does matter for their opponent, OutCast, and for Chimera Crew's opponents, because OutCast sitting there in third place, they have a potential based on how the games today go and the games of the following game goes, to be second, third, fourth, or fifth place. For the next game, it's going to be Hacks and Void Esports. That one, well, again, that'll determine whether or not Void Esports finishes in second, third, or fourth place. And for Hacks, they could be second, third, fourth, or fifth place. For Commando Delta, they're done. As you see, they've played all 18 games in their schedule this season, so it's all set and done for them as far as their results go. But based on how the other teams do, Commando Delta could still be third place, fourth place, or fifth place. A little bit chaotic, right? The game matters. So basically, here's the situation. The more wins that Outcasts get today, the harder, next to impossible, it becomes for Hacks to take second place. The only way that Outcasts can lock in a second or third place finish, not second place, but if they lock in a second or third place finish, is by sweeping against Chimera Crew. Hacks cannot be second place in that incident. They cannot be third place in that incident. They might be, no, they won't be able to, no, because they're the tiebreakers, they would be broken up. So even if Hacks sweeps, they wouldn't be able to. They would just be doing, if Outcast were to sweep, then Hacks would be basically determining who gets the home defender advantage for the wildcard game. If Hacks takes any number of games, that's besides 3. If they take 1 win, 2 wins, or even 0 wins, but they don't get any wins. Hacks still has to try to overcome Outcast. They have a potential for being in third place, which takes them out of the wildcard game. If we take a look at how the bracket looks like, I'll show you that once again. Here, so the bracket is, if they finish in third place, then they don't go into the top part of the bracket. Chimera Crew is waiting for the victor between whoever finishes in 5th and 4th. And then the second and third place team will automatically go to the semifinals and play against each other. So Chimera Crew is locked in there at the semifinal position, just waiting for the victor of the wild card. And then, of course, we have the grand final. The schedule for the wild card is scheduled to currently be tomorrow at 2 p.m. But there is one slight difference. Remember, we encountered this earlier before this season, and we always knew that season 2 was going to be the most difficult one because it falls when, in the United States, we have like 5-6 weeks of holidays between Thanksgiving Day, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, the New Year's Day following that. So Hacks has used their waiver, so a waiver doesn't mean that they avoid playing the games. It just means that they don't have to play it at the scheduled time, but they do need to reschedule it within the week. So as far as we know right now, it's possible it can happen later today. It might not happen until tomorrow. And so if that's the case, if it happens between today or tomorrow, then we might not know the wildcard matchup until tomorrow. So this is going to be important in determining what's left over. This game, the game between Chimera Crew and Outcast, that's going to determine what is in the realm of possibility for Commando Delta, for Void Esports, and for Hacks. It's still going to be up in the air, but just slightly less options. So let's go take a look, though, at our top 5 leaders in KOST. All right, you have Techno sitting up there in first place with 97 kills and 37 deaths. His KOST is at 85.1. He's been so impressive in the past several weeks, really going back to the middle of the season. Just been dominating all of everyone he's going up against. The numbers have been ridiculous. Space is there in second place with 81.1, and zeqoT in third with 79.6, Aurora 78.3, and Ganon 78.2. No, this is not the team profile. This is the top 5 leaders in KOST, and yes, they are all on Chimera crew. That is just some impressive numbers there. Let's take a look at the league leaders in kill-death ratio. Techno is sitting in first place with 2.62 KDR. Big gap between him and zeqoT, also on Chimera crew, with a KDR of 2.12. James in third with 1.67. For entry, Techno's on a plus 12. He's got 17 kills. Notice in third place, James also has 17 kills, but he's got 12 deaths for entry deaths. That is why James there is in third with a plus 5, and zeqoT is plus 10. It's again the top 2 spots dominated by Chimera crew. Kills per round, Techno's in first with a 1.31. James with a 1.08, and the one Tony Montana from Mob, team that is eliminated from the league and there's the dropout, is 1.03 still. Still qualifies because Tony Montana has played in at least half the games of Mob, and that's kind of crazy. That's still that high in that number. For multi-kill rounds, number 1 is Techno with 32 multi-kill rounds. Look at James, though. James is the only one with 5 4-kill rounds. He's in second place with 25 multi-kill rounds overall, but 5 4-kill rounds, that's just nuts. And SlayX in third place on Commando Delta has 23 multi-kill rounds. So that brings us to this game. This game is the one between Chimera crew and OutCast. Let me see if they have the... Okay. They have started it, so before we go ahead and do that, all right, so they're almost done. Let's go take a look at the player of the week for last week. This is the first time, okay? The first time that this has happened in the IEL from Season 1 going into Season 2. But we have ourselves someone who has a multiple player of the week win in a single season. It's going to be Techno. The numbers he put up were just insane last week. Definitely deserving of it. After 3 games, his combined kill-death ratio across the 3 games was above a 2.0. He was just so dominant in all of those games. And so you see right now he's ranked 1, as we saw earlier in KOST. 97 kills, 85.1% in KOST. He has kill-death ratio 2.62. Basically all the stats you just saw on the leaderboard. 17.5 on entry, but plus 12, and multi-kill rounds, 32. The matchup they have coming up, though, it's going to be Chimera crew versus OutCasts. Look at Space there. He's second in the league in KOST. He's got a 1.05 KDR. Look at GavCap on the other side. He's got a 72.3 KOST. Space just narrowly beats out GavCap with a 1.05 versus a 1.03 in KDR. Looking at entry, though, Space is on a -1. He's not really an entry player. That's why you see he's got 2 and 3 record on the entry kills and entry deaths. And as for GavCap, 6 and 4 on entry. Good for a +2. Kills per round, that goes to GavCap with a .87. So, let's go take a look at the map ban. And so OutCast gets the first ban as defenders. They are banning Hospital. Okay, so no Hospital for this series. And then looking here at Chimera crew, they are going to ban Hotel. Pretty much as per usual for them. They've been doing that every single map ban from season 1 into season 2. They always take the opportunity to ban Hotel. And so now for Chimera crew, they are picking Embassy Raid. So that's going to be our first one of this series, Embassy Raid, coming up next. Okay, so everybody is here. We're ready to go here in a second. Once again, just to show you guys the bracket. This is the spot that they are fighting for. Chimera Crew's locked in. Right now, OutCasts would be in that 3rd seed spot if the season were just to end before this game. That's not how it works. We got to play the games. OutCasts could potentially be 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, based on the possible outcomes. So let's take a look here. This is your attacking team here, Chimera Crew. There they are, all set up and ready to go. One of them is upside down for some reason. We were talking about this before. That was the case. The other day we were talking about one of them is right side up for some reason, and on our end it shows us upside down. Don't understand. Must be like the web version of Discord or something like that versus the app version. But this is your defenders, OutCasts. They're all set, ready to go. Actually, they are missing one person. But as soon as that person is back in, we will be ready to get started. It's the IEL on X. Thank you guys for joining. As soon as everybody is here ready to go, they are now ready. We are ready to watch. For Chimera Crew, it is Space, Techno, zeqoT, Aurora, and mokut. And for OutCasts, it's Wolfy, Celestial, Soowetty, FlyLikeAnEagle, and Raw. Okay, for the first defense, OutCast is going to be using first floor waiting area. And you see, they're going to go with shooting out the lights.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
For the attackers, you're going to have a 1-4 split. Aurora is going to be the one going to second floor balcony. Everyone else going to the rear. OutCast has a perfect record when defending the first floor waiting area this season. 100% successes. For Chimera Crew, their attack record on this objective has been 71%. See, Fly Like an Eagle is in the first floor. Down there by Wolfy. Raw was taking some shots. You can see now Techno's inside. Gets spotted right away. Raw, oh, he takes damage, but furniture will take the most of it as space covering the angle from the bathroom takes out Raw, making it 5v4. Techno with that shotgun's coming in. Fly Like an Eagle got space with the frag. Techno's coming up right behind Soowetty. He didn't even hear the first shot. It's 4v3. Techno's in the Deputy Chief Ambassador's office, swapping the shotgun out for a Kyanite. Celestial's in the archive room, probably the one with the most trouble right now. Wolfy's covering power, and Eagle's in the first floor bathroom hall. So Celestial's by himself with the entirety of Chimera crew on his level. They know he's there now. That's just trouble for him. Techno has gone all the way to concrete. Aurora's the one fighting long ways. He gets Celestial. 4v2. Wolfy still in his breaker and FlyLikeAnEagle getting zeqoT, and Wolfy will get Techno. That evens it up 2v2. That's information for Aurora, though. mokut is right where Eagle was. Eagle is taking the balcony stairs to relocate up top. Aurora should have seen Eagle enter. Eagle's gonna go over to Aurora's left. Eagle actually just crosses over to archive room. Aurora's waiting for the peek out there, but that's gonna come from the room to the left instead.
Remaining.
30 seconds. mokut's on point. Wolfy will try to get an angle on the site. Now both of them are aware. Wolfy will get Aurora playing sight. mokut's all that's left. Up top! Big trade! No, they do. Nope, it was just a straight kill by Eagle. Sorry. It looked like they both went down, but actually it was just Eagle. Good defense by OutCasts. They are still undefeated on the first floor waiting area. But that means they have to pick another location now. OutCasts up by 1.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
One thing that's so interesting to me about Embassy Raid as a map, it seems to be the most balanced map as far as team results in Season 2. For Chimera Crew, Embassy Raid is actually their worst performing map. Even so, they're still #1 in the league on Embassy Raid when it comes to round wins. Void Esports is in second on this map with 53% round wins. And then OutCast, Hacks, Commando Delta, well, they're all tied at 500. They have an even record in round wins and losses. Honestly, I don't know why Embassy Raid isn't like more of a map favorite over Residential House or Terror House. I know it generally seems like most of the community seems to like. That's Wolfy there in the corner. He's got a lot of trouble surrounding him. OutCast is aware that Chimera Crew does this third floor attack. They've studied Chimera Crew, and Wolfy will get Aurora at range. Got more trouble. mokut will come in to take out Wolfy. 4v4. mokut gets FlyLikeAnEagle. Now OutCast will be shorthanded. Raw has not really seen much action there, but is in a good position. Now sees what's happening out there with Techno. Of course, Techno will have seen Raw as well. Nade out. Space. Spots Raw, takes him out. It is 4v2. for this second floor office defense, you have Celestial sitting in the archive room, which is a good spot. Soowetty is by the deputy chief ambassador's room, and if he's in a position where he has to push out, he's kind of trapped in there. His only options are either second floor waiting area, and then crossing the sky bridge, where you do get marked on the cross. He will take concrete stairs to come up and challenge Space. Space will take him out with that scar quite easily on the charge in. mokut, holding on to that kyanite, will spam down the hall. Celestial's kind of in a corner. It's 4v1. Space, closest to on site. mokut on... Oh, they're both covering that hall. And I was trying to swap over before the flash because we don't see a thing now. I don't know if Celestial's flash, but we are. Doesn't appear Celestial's flash. He gets shot up by Techno. And all of OutCasts is eliminated. It will be Space. Nope. Space tried to bait the first time, but now he will lock in the defuse. Chimera crew gets round number 2, tied 1-1.
The bomb has been defused.
If you were wondering, Chimera crew has not successfully attacked second floor office before. That would be their first win there. And OutCast has been 50-50 when it's second floor office.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
Tied 1-1, we start round 3. This will be the last round before the first swap of the game.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
And OutCast will choose to go second floor office once again. Wolfy's going to be wedging
Locate and defuse the bomb.
the doorway from second floor waiting area towards the deputy chief ambassador's office. Aurora will once again spawn main gate to go up balcony, and the rest of Chimera crew spawning inside entry. See, mokut probably has some information. Somebody spotted the ambassador's office here, where Fly Like an Eagle is. Looked like he was pinged by, We don't know when we see pings. We don't know if they're which team they are. We only know the markers. The planning table markers can only be the attacking team. Soowetty gets mokut. He was over there by the elevator shaft. I wonder what Soowetty's peeking there. What does he think he's gonna see? Oh, I see, okay. Yep. And Soowetty wins that gunfight against Techno, but Aurora comes back to cover. Space was on the other side. Oh, that's Fly Like an Eagle who threw a grenade up there. Doesn't get any target, but now he's definitely confirmed that he's there. To the attacking Chimera crew. Chimera crew is short-handed now, though. zeqoT focused in an empty room. Someone has gone outside for just a second. It might have been Celestial, because that does mark you being outside when you go out to the second floor balcony. The balcony by the office. Minute and a half left. Chimera crew's just trying to get information. Ra will rotate around through the second floor balcony stairs. No one's on second floor yet, but zeqoT's actually coming down as well. Now, oh. He could be double teamed here. That's what it's going to take him out sometimes. As he makes noise. Raw probably knows that zeqoT's there. Or audibly. Look, he knows someone's there. Doesn't know that it's zeqoT. And Raw might have just missed seeing zeqoT coming down those stairs. Space. Try to fire into the ambassador's office. Aurora will swing around through the elevator shaft. He's got trouble coming through him! And Wolfy will take out Aurora. It is 2v4. Space taking out Celestial and Raw, making it even 2v2. Only 30 seconds left, though. They have to push. They have 10 seconds to get the kills and get to the bomb and 10 seconds to start defusing. That's probably not going to happen. As FlyLikeAnEagle comes out, loses the challenge to Space. Space just got 3 kills in a row. And Wolfy will take out zeqoT. It's 1v1. Wolfy goes back to the second floor waiting area. Space is going to come out. And he just missed Wolfy, but does come back and get him. Starts the defuse with, doesn't do the defuse actually, but ran out of time. And that round will go to OutCasts. OutCasts in the lead again. Team swap side. OutCasts on the attack. Chimera crew on the defense. Wolfy has 5 kills. Space has 7. Count them, 7. He's on fire today. We did a kill-death ratio comparison earlier, showing how close his kills and deaths are. And, well, he's definitely outperforming his stats. That'll look good
Deploying in 10
by the end of
seconds.
the week's games.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
Get down!
Soowetty's with the shield here, coming in through the second floor bathroom. Aurora's got the angle across the hall. Someone in the... No one's actually in the bathroom. Usually you might find somebody in there. So Soowetty has actually pushed into the bathroom now. Joining Soowetty is Celestial. It's going to be Aurora, though, who's hearing the doors. So that's why he's looking left now, because he can hear the door of the bathroom. Soowetty's still the point man. Soowetty needs to push up to let his teammate come through. He's giving his back to Aurora. Just gets spotted by Celestial. So now Soowetty will push in. Don't give your back in that hall. Yeah, that's a bad spot. Really, they've got him pinched if they want to challenge. zeqoT will get Raw. Space gets Celestial and coming around to get Soowetty as well, because Space pushed through that bathroom. That's the problem with it. Once you escape that bathroom, you have to commit. You don't just sit there in the hall. Either you're going to the archive room or you're pushing left. You're giving your back to somebody anytime you exit out of that second floor restroom. The way that those doors are positioned. And they... Oh, Techno getting Wolfy with the sawed off. It's just FlyLikeAnEagle left. But yeah, OutCasts put themselves in a position there. When Soowetty and Celestial came through, as FlyLikeAnEagle gets Techno. They put themselves in a position there to get pinched. That's exactly what happened, and actually there was 3 ways that they could possibly get pinched, and they did get pinched. Option number 3. Looked like FlyLikeAnEagle was going to shoot out that light. It was already out. Dropping in. Somebody's in that room right in front of him. It's Aurora who hears it, man. Aurora's been in the middle of it today. Comes out and gets like an eagle after the nade throw, and we'll try to swap. He'll take the M4. Starting the second defense round for Chimera crew. Tied up 2-2. Wolfy with 5, Fly Like an Eagle with 4, Space with 9. It's only died once. Coming in through that second floor bathroom to clear 2 out.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
So they're going to go second floor office next.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
Defensively, Chimera crew defends second floor office 80% of the time.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
OutCasts is looking for their first win attacking on second floor office. As a team, OutCast does have some work to do on attacking. This season, their overall attack record on any rounds played is 30% wins. Now, being the defenders this week, or having the home advantage this week, they do get potentially more defense rounds over Chimera crew. And the same thing with Hacks and Void Esports whenever that series happens. You know, Void has a better attack record than Hacks. But in that case, Hacks is going to be on the attack. They're going to have to figure it out when they play Void. Ooh, Soowetty will eat all of those shells, backing up to avoid getting fragged. Does so successfully. That might be Techno. That was Techno. Let's see who is in a gunfight here. It's Aurora down below. That trouble's in the stairs. A lot of chasing going on right now. Fly Like an Eagle down at 60. There's some potentially close fights happening. mokut will get Soowetty. Raw will get mokut. And then, ooh, I don't know if Raw realizes if he hears the other trouble he has to his left as he's circling around. Space gets Wolfy. 2v4! Raw turns around to get Techno. 3v3. Fly Like an Eagle will get taken out. Excuse me, zeqoT will get taken out by Fly Like an Eagle. 3v2. Space might have just missed somebody coming out. Celestial pushes through and gets taken out by Space as Aurora gets Raw. Fly Like an Eagle is the lone attacker left, gets taken out by Space. Chimera crew in the lead for the first time in this game. Wolfy and Fly Like an Eagle have 5 kills for OutCast. Space will very quickly get into double digits for his team at 12 kills.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
So it'll be the second floor Deputy Chief Ambassador's office.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
for the attacking team, I think they're doing, yeah, they're doing all 5 on side entry. Chimera crew is undefeated when defending this spawn. OutCast is 50-50. And Space will get Wolfy. There he is. zeqoT getting Celestial. FlyLikeAnEagle will get Aurora 3v4. There you see, they're basically close enough to each other. Oh, one of them's in the concrete stairs, though. Not sure who that is. That's Raw. He's got an enemy next to him, right to the front of him, to the left. The zeqoT gets Soowetty. Oh, and coming out, mokut will get Raw. FlyLikeAnEagle once again finds himself the last man standing. Zero Hour becomes a very challenging game if you cannot be successful when attacking. And
Been neutralized.
OutCasts will not win an attack in this game. Swapping over to defense now. They will have to win all 3 defenses left if they want to win this game. Space with 13 kills. mokut with 5, Aurora with 4. And on the OutCast side, it's FlyLikeAnEagle with 6 and Wolfy with 5. Space has been so much trouble against this OutCast team on Embassy Raid.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
First floor, waiting area. That will be the spawn.
Deploying in 10 seconds. Locate and defuse the bomb.
Chimera crew sticking to the usual spawn here. Aurora and main gate, and everyone else spawning side. Doing the 3rd floor approach. And we talked about how Embassy Raid is Chimera Crew's worst map, but they're still the best at it in the league. And it's close with all the other teams going on, but they keep doing this 3rd floor attack that I don't really think I've seen other teams mimic yet. I don't know if anyone else just hasn't practiced or tried it, but it's obviously been successful enough for them. This is also one of those maps that is a little bit more... It can result in being even balanced because information is so important in 0 Hour, and when you can see through glass, but you can't shoot them because of all the bulletproof glass that's around the exterior of the building, you get a wealth of information on what the attacking team is doing. It becomes very challenging to attack. And right now, no one in the league is better than Chimera Crew at attacking. Chimera Crew has won 71% of all of their attack rounds entering this game. To find out who's in second, you'd have to go down to Void Esports who has 48% of their attacks won. Space will take out Soowetty. Up on the third floor, zeqoT swinging in. I think Techno took that kill instead as Raw gets mokut. It is 4v3. Oh, Space gets Raw, Fly Like an Eagle, nading Aurora. It is 3v2. zeqoT, oh, swinging left and right, and Wolfy will go ahead and outdance him as Techno gets Fly Like an Eagle. Just Wolfy left, and he's in the main stairs. Techno's actually on the site, and if Space can get into the right position, he might be able to get Wolfy. No, he's going to go down. Oh, Wolfy is not going to challenge from above. He's actually going to sit halfway between first and second on the main stairs. Techno doesn't feel comfortable yet starting the defuse. We'll try to clear with Space also down on the first floor. Now, yep, they have the information. Wolfy sees Techno. Techno sees Wolfy. That gives Space the freedom to move up. And that's the thing about this map. All that glass you can't shoot through. You give information, you're in trouble. Wolfy will pop out and get Techno. That's going to leave Space. He's been so dominant in this game against OutCasts that I would say Wolfy's at a disadvantage, not only because of Space, but also with the 10 health that he has left. Space throws the nade out. Wolfy will have to go out and challenge Space! OutCast gets the first of 3 defense round wins they need. Extending the game. Space with 15 kills. Fly Like an Eagle has 7. Wolfy has 8 kills. Combined, Fly Like an Eagle and Wolfy have as many kills as Space alone has.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
So they're going to go with the second floor office.
Deploying in 10 seconds. Locate and defuse the bomb.
Alright, 1v4. Well, excuse me, not 1v4. It's a 1-4. That's the spawn split. Yet again. Same attack formula as we've seen. For OutCast, Wolfy's got the information on 4 third floor balcony. He would have been seen, and by giving up that position, Techno's been allowed to push in. He's going to come and chase behind, gets Wolfy. Yep, once you give up that information, man, now you're in trouble if you let them push. This is one of those maps that you can't give up ground because you're already giving up your position. As soon as the enemy sees you retreat, that gives them the opportunity to push in. Now, Aurora's potentially pushing in the trouble here. I believe that's, yeah, Fly Like an Eagle. Does he hear anything going to his right? He didn't hear it. Oh, that's Raw up there. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think Raw heard the push by Aurora. But that's Fly Like an Eagle is actually on the other side where he spotted Space. 4v3. Aurora's in a good position to push in now. Space should have communicated that if he knew where the shots came from. Oh, they know. And Fly Like an Eagle got taken out by Techno's nade. mokut getting Soowetty. Out there on the third floor. Celestial. It's going to come down to him. He's going to have to clutch against 4 here to extend this game. And And yeah, he pushed out a little bit too much. Aurora saw Celestial, but Celestial will get both zeqoT and mokut with the nade. It's not going to matter for the game, though. Still going to Chimera crew for the victory. Still lots of questions left unanswered after the result of this game. Space with 15 kills has over 1,800 damage. Techno with 7 kills. Nearly 1,600 damage. For OutCasts, it's FlyLikeAnEagle and Wolfy with 8 kills each. Getting close to 1,000. 5-3 is the final score. Let's see where that puts us. Let me go here too. We got the handy dandy laptop here. So where we are is that OutCast is still in 3rd place. They are at 63% win percentage compared to Hacks' 60% at the moment. And so that is a result of basically the same as where we are.